certainly created a lot in the third period, got a couple of goals. What was the difference in the third where you were able to create like you did?
I thought, like the second period, we had, probably 5 rush chances that missed net. 2-on-1 that didn't turn into much. 3-on-2 that didn't turn into much. There was a lot of pace to the game. I thought we started in the first period, we turned the puck over too much. We got to the blue line, turned it over, turned it over, turned it over. That is why some guys lost ice time.
How do you feel like they responded when you
I
did?
thought they really responded well.
Does that make you optimistic about just that the message is getting in those situations? Because you could sit a guy and doesn't mean he's gonna listen or take it.
I think if you look at the failed clear on an easy play to start the game with Owen, you look how good Owen came back and played. JJ started the second period. He turned it over as soon as he got over the line. I thought his third period was what we needed, which will make a difference. I know that's a culture change.
You just got to the point here, 26, 27 games, whatever it is, where you had to start taking more ice time away from guys for mistakes.
Well, taking 1 or 2 shifts up to this point hasn't worked. Sitting the odd guy out hasn't worked. The puck management, we've talked about that since the start of the year. Their energy is just as good as ours when the period starts, that first period. So you either force them in a 200-foot game. They tracked hard. I'll give them a lot of credit. They worked hard. They tracked hard. They were catching people, just like we catch people. We are starting to catch people from behind. As the game got on, and through the second period, when we started getting the opportunities and got the puck behind them, we started to wear them down. Now, all of a sudden, they've got to go 200 feet every time. They're changing. We get to come back at them.
And you worked on the power play. You had a couple tonight. Just what did you think? It looked better.
I thought better. We had 3 really good looks. We had possession. There was a couple times we didn't find the next play, which could have been a better play. But better.
We've got to go on the road here, but I mean, is it almost shocking to think this stretch you had 7 home games and didn't get any of them?
Yeah, no, it's crazy. You got to stay with it. But we have to go on the road and get the job done.
JJ in particular, do you want him to be more puck dominant and start taking kind of control of the offense when he's on the ice?
It starts with puck management. There's all kinds of components. There's puck battles. There's making sure the puck gets deep so we're not fueling their offense. And then once you're in there, can you win your battle? Can you create something? That's down low. That's when you get above the top of the circles. He's got to be able to make a decision, whatever play that is, the right play at the right time.
Why do you think there was some tentativeness at the start of the first
I
period?
thought that they were coming hard. Give them some credit. They were coming hard. They made sure they had people back. They made sure that they weren't going to give us anything through the neutral zone. And we felt, I think, a couple times like we could try to create something, but the only answer was get it deep. Thanks.